Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to make sure customers buy from you and how to handle sales objections without being pushy. So stay tuned. Welcome to the Impact-Driven Entrepreneur, the place to turn your knowledge and skills into $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 packages that create a sustainable business that makes over six figures, all without having to keep up with the latest social media trends or having to sacrifice time with your family. This is for you if you're a professional who wants to help people with your services and you're ready to kill it in your coaching practice. Let's get into today's episode. Hit subscribe and the bell so that you get notified anytime that we create more videos to help you to grow your coaching business. All right, so let's get right into it. First of all, let's talk about the fact that it is our duty as impact-driven entrepreneurs, as people who are going out there and creating coaching programs, trainings, using your knowledge and skills to help others. It is important that we focus on selling and that we are cultivating that relationship with our potential buyers and that we are focused on getting them into our programs so that they can have the transformation that we offer, so that they could be helped by us, so that they are able to change their lives. Without the sale happening, they are far less likely to make this change in their life. Even though they have a desire to make the change, they might get stuck because they don't have the support, the knowledge, the wisdom, the expertise from you to make that change last and permanent and actually make that, all the behaviors that need to happen in order for behavior change, and all of the things that need to change in their life, the things that they need to do to get the result that they're looking for. So when we have that out of the way, we can step into the sales process with this loving attitude and this attitude about how we're here to help these people and really focused on the service side of it so that, we really make this the customer success journey. That's how inside of our programs and inside of the things that we teach, we call it the customer success journey, because it's about the customer getting the results that they are looking for. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a really useful tool that you can use any time that you encounter a sales objection in your sales process. So this is a handy dandy tool that you'll be able to utilize and know exactly what to say to get people to buy your programs, products, and services inside your coaching business anytime an objection comes up, whether it's time, whether it's money, etc. And so you'll have to stick until the end of this video to get all of the goodness in that system. It's important that we understand that we can't control what other people do. Okay. With that being said, there is a lot that we can influence. We can persuade, we can influence, we can show them the value of what we're offering. We can show them how this will change their life, but we cannot control what other people do. And having this at the top of your mind kind of releases the grip on trying to get this one person to sell. And I can't stress enough how important it is that, yes, you are taking action and showing up in the sales process. You're following up, you're handling objections, and you're doing it from a little bit of a detached way. That energy is really powerful in the sales process, and it's really powerful to get the person to really trust you and not to feel your anxiety and your fear in the process. So 2 ways that I detach is, number one, remembering that we cannot control what other people do. We can just do our part, make sure our side of the street is clean and we've done everything within our control. And number 2 is also keeping a very full pipeline. So if you have 20 sales calls on your calendar this month or in the next couple of weeks, then this one sale closing is really, bonus extra, because you know that the other sales are going to close. And again, that's why it's important to set up a really strong customer success journey so that you have enough people coming to you on a regular basis and you have that full pipeline of potential buyers, and you're not just hanging on to the one sales call that you book that month. So again, we teach that extensively inside of our coaching programs. And if you would like to get a breakdown of exactly what to do every day to grow your coaching business, and get an opportunity to get on our special VIP list for when we do open up the course, you'll want to go to impactdrivenentrepreneur.com/ceiling in order to sign up for our freebie that shows you how, like, what to do every day to raise your revenue ceiling in your coaching business. And one of those things is obviously going to be the sales. There's a lot more in there, so make sure you go and download that. Okay. And when we're building this customer success journey, it's important that enough trust, rapport, etc., is built throughout the process. Because if we don't have that, when it comes to the objection, the person will most likely just ghost you, stop answering you, not be forthright with what's going on for them. They'll just leave. And so it's important that as you're designing your customer success journey intentionally, that you are taking the time to really focus on cultivating that relationship. And with that relationship built, when an objection comes up, you will have enough trust there where the person will say, well, listen, I think it's the money. I'm worried about how I'm going to pay for this. Or I think I just have so much in my life with this, that, and the other thing, or I'm going through this right now, and I'm not sure if doing your program is exactly what I should be focused on. If the rapport and the trust is not built, you're not going to be able to have that full conversation that you really need to handle the objection in the first place. So, if you're looking at this video because maybe you are getting an objection, remember that, with this specific person, you can do everything you can right now, but in the future, you want to set up a system that is going to be able to build enough rapport, build enough trust that the person can come to you honestly and openly and share with you what's going on for them. So now let's dig into the as promised system that you can use anytime that you come up with a sales objection, whether that is on a phone call, on DM, maybe they're coming to you with it, or an email. This is a tool that you can use to further that relationship and have them open up with you about what's happening and why they are resisting buying this program from you, especially because let's back it up and make sure, right? They are there because they want a result that you offer. So I want to bring that to the top of your mind. This is not something that you are pushing someone into that they don't already want. They want the result. Your program will help them get there, right? So this tool can kind of bridge them over to help them to get into your program so that you can continue that success journey for them and with them. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to acknowledge the objection. So nothing feels worse than when someone totally ignores the fact that something has just come up for you. So if I'm feeling really nervous about this investment and somebody just completely, bulldozes over that, that is going to feel pushy. And so instead, what you want to do is acknowledge whatever it is that is going on for them, whether they're anxious, they're nervous, they're worried about the money, whether they're worried about if they're going to be able to follow through. You want to acknowledge whatever is happening for them. Number 2 is you're going to get curious about it. So you're going to ask deeper questions that are going to help them to be open and honest with you about that concern. And then you're going to reframe. So you are going to show them that really they're here for the result that they want. And you're going to help them to see that investing in this program is going to help them to get that result. And you're really going to shift the way that they've been thinking about the thing if it is blocking them from getting that result. And reframing, I mean, we could do we have inside the program, we have an entire class just on reframing because it is such a powerful tool within coaching, within the sales process, within your marketing. There are so many ways that you can use reframing to kind of change people's perspective or help them see other sides of the same problem. And so I can't really say it exactly because it's such a comprehensive section. However, what you do is you reframe. If you know coaching, if you've been a coach for a while, if you've used reframing in the past, and you have some reframing tools at your disposal, go ahead and use them in this section. Otherwise, stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed. And if you want more videos on topics like this, I'm happy to do more videos. So leave me a comment and tell me more reframing videos and make sure you subscribe. All right. And next is evoking a decision. So you want to help them to make a decision. And the acronym for this is ACRE. Okay. So you're going to acknowledge, the C is curious, the R is reframe, and the E is evoke a decision. So once you've done that, you can help them to get to a place where they are making an informed decision. And one thing I love about overcoming objections is making sure that they get to a decision, even if the decision is no. And as a coach and somebody who's here to help them, I'm happy to help them to make a decision in either way. And again, building my own sales process so that any one single call isn't going to make or break my business. And that's what we teach our clients to do and how we really coach you to do the same. Really, from this place of abundance, you're able to be more objective on that call and help them to make a decision that's right for them. So I hope you enjoyed this training, and make sure you hit subscribe and watch our other videos that help you to grow your coaching business. See you in the next one.